Welcome back. We've got Jasmine Kyle from the SEK Humane Society in studio this morning, and we are talking about dog houses.
Yeah, we are super duper blessed. Lakeside Elementary fifth graders have been working on a huge math project that actually benefits the animals at our SEK Humane Society. So for the past few months, the kids, thanks to the Pritchett Trust Grant, have been working on a math project, is what they call it, where they are building dog houses, actual like full gray dog houses for the SEK Humane Society to auction off for funds.
Okay.
And these are amazing, amazing. These kids are doing things that even adults couldn't do. They're hammering, they're nailing, they're shingling. I mean, these dog houses, it is insane the amount of detail and hard work that these kids have done. And it all starts out as a math project because they don't go first into building these large scale items. They have to do decimals and fractions and first present an actual like 3D scale styrofoam model to the classes, and then it gets approval, and then PSU art department even gets involved and teaches the kids painting techniques to try and get more eyes and visuals on them. And it was so amazing. We got to visit with the kids a few weeks ago with a dog on site and see the techniques that they've done and the hard work. There's over 20 of these houses, and they're all going to be a part of the Pittsburgh Art Walk. Thank God, we bless their committee for allowing this to be partnered with them. So Art Walk is this Friday starting at 5 o'clock. We'll have all of the houses there from 5 o'clock to 7. So you got 2 hours to come down and see these amazing houses. And then Meyer Auctioneer Service is joining us again, and we will be auctioning off the houses live at 7 o'clock to the public. All funds raised will be going to the SEK Humane Society, and even Pure Looks Dog Food Company is donating a bag of dog food per house too. So not only are you getting a custom-made house that is such a high quality. I mean, they even have shingles on the top of the roofs for weather, but you're also getting a free bag of dog food on top of it, and you're supporting your local animal shelter.
Yeah. Well, where are the dog houses going to be located?
Yeah, so we're right on 4th Street, right in front of Brick and Mortar by the Colonial Fox Theater. And of course, the SEK Humane Society is coming back this year for Art Walk. So we're going to have our own table and booth. We're going to have dogs ready for checkout for the public to walk throughout the event. We may have some Bernedoodle puppies at the event looking for some fosters or foster to adopt homes, and then some coloring art projects for the kids too.
Oh, that's really cool. Sounds like it's going to be a real fun time.
We're ready.
Yeah.
It's going to be an action-packed, animal-themed weekend for us, and we're just so blessed to see the community again. It's going to be a really fun event.
Okay. Do you have aside from Art Walk coming up, do you guys have any other things that you've got in the works?
We've got really our main focus for right now before we get into May is Art Walk, but adoptions. We just recently got data back from Animal Shelters Count just for the past 10 years. Adoptions are drastically down, and we're talking from 31% to 7%.
Oh, wow.
Into a single digit. And it has to do with a lot of factors. Unfortunately, it's the newest generation, millennials. You'll go from an average previously that to owners having 3 to 5 animals, right? It was more family the better. And now we're seeing a change to 1 to 2 with stray antiques increasing to 82%. So there's more animals than ever, but there's not enough homes to place them right now. And we're seeing a biggest factor with cost. The cost of caring and living has drastically increased in the past 10 years, and access to vet care with the nationwide veterinarian shortage is on an extreme dangerous case right now, unfortunately, with some people waiting months to get in, and then why putting an animal into the household when you're already having issues getting them seen by one. So there's a lot of things we're combating right now when intake is at a drastic high, but adoptions are so low.
Well, and everyone has the concerns with the cost of living and the cost of supplies and everything like that. But you also got to think in there, I mean, there's benefits to adopting an animal and bringing someone into your home. It just improves morale in the house.
Yeah.
And, brings everybody closer together too.
Exactly. There's actual data-driven studies that show the emotional effects an animal can make on that household. There's a reason why there's therapy dogs. There's a reason why it is such a trend to have an animal growing up with your kids and that emotional bond with career development and human development. Shelters need you right now. And please, if you are thinking about adopting, now is the time, because we're getting into puppy and kitten season, and most of our shelters are already at full capacity right now. So we're doing everything in our power to try and save as many as we can right now.
How many animals do you plan to have out there Friday evening?
Yeah, we'll probably have 4 to 6 usually is the average, just not for overstimulation, but we will have our book out there that has every single available animal that we have. A lot of them are still sponsored, of course, meaning that they have no adoption fee. And again, we're gonna have some cute puppies, the Bernedoodles, Mountain Bernese, Pyrenees mixes, and they are cute as little buttons. We have, I believe, 4 boys that are still left looking for homes.
All right, well, definitely come out to the Pittsburgh Art Walk. What's the location again?
Yeah, we're gonna be right on 4th Street in front of Brick and Mortar.
All right, sounds great. And do you mind sticking around for
Yeah,
our Fox show? All right,
absolutely.
I'd like to see those dog houses again.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.